Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so happy you're here. And today we're going to be talking about 5 tips for embracing imperfection so that you can let go of the idea of perfection. Because actually achieving perfection basically doesn't really exist. It's like a unicorn. You're always chasing after it, but never getting to it. Being able to let go of that idea of chasing perfection and really embracing imperfection is going to help you grow and get stuff done so that you can move forward in your life and in your business. Those 5 tips that I found were really simple ways. Even I'm not going to say easy because sometimes things are harder to do than it sounds like, but they're simple and you can do them. You can do every single one of them. And when you learn to embrace it and celebrate your imperfection, it can really have a ripple effect in every aspect of your life and really help you be able to get the things done that you want to have done and be doing in your life. So, the first one is really to just accept that nothing in this world that has natural origins, like such as human beings. Even if you look at the most beautiful flowers, you're going to find little imperfections in those beautiful flowers as you get close up on looking at them. Knowing this, maybe you can allow yourself to slow down and smell the roses. And yes, they have imperfections too. Everything. Because nothing is perfect. And it doesn't mean that you're not trying your best. It simply means that you're not continuously worrying about the fact that you're imperfect. You're perfectly imperfect right as you are. Everybody is. Second thing I want to say is begin to see your limitations. People see their limitations and their imperfections and they think of it as a bad thing. But try to start seeing them as strengths and benefits because you can view anything as positive or negative, right? You can think of things positively as a way of life. And of course, it can be a learned skill. You can think, oh, I have these big old huge hands and they're so embarrassing. But if you have large hands with long fingers, it's way easier to play the piano than with my hands, right? And I love my hands. They're great for getting in tight spaces and for stretching out and surprising people. And they're very, very, very strong. But if you're playing basketball, palming a basketball, way easier if you have big hands. With little hands, you got to kind of finagle that. But you can, especially if your hands are really strong, like my hands. My small hands are very strong. You can wrap your hands around a child's hands and make them feel safe. And that is compared to the child. So even compared to a child, my hands are very big. You just have to learn to see the positive in all of those things so that instead of viewing them negatively, right, you can have a more positive attitude overall. I know a lot of women that are large, a lot of women that are large might feel challenged because of their size and say, oh, I wish I was slimmer or da 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 da. And then there are women that are slimmer that are just like, I wish I was bigger. And maybe they don't want to be fat, but they don't want to be as slim as they are because they feel more frail. And they think bigger women are more grounded and solid, right? It's all in how you look at it. So choose to look at your imperfections in a positive light. And that's going to help you be more comfortable in your own skin. The third one is to know where you're headed, know where you're trying to go. Because that clarity and direction for your life is going to take pressure off of how you get there. As long as you're moving toward the goal, being perfect in how you get there isn't so important because you're continuously moving, right? You have a clear direction and a clear goal, and that can give you the self confidence you need to embrace getting there in an imperfect manner, because you can shift. Like if I know I'm going over to that dresser behind me, it doesn't matter if I zig and zag and da 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 da, because I know I'm going there and I'm gonna get there because I can see it. That's my goal. I'm gonna get there no matter what. If I don't know where I'm going, then it's very, 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 very important that I plan exactly what I'm doing. But the trick is, if you don't know where you're going, no matter how much you plan and how much you think you have it all nailed down, you're probably not going to get there because you don't know where there is. So just get clear. That's right. Keep your eye on the goal. Thank you. That's it. Keep your eye on the goal, because that's going to get you everywhere you want to be. If you know that's where you want to go and you move in that direction, you're going to get there. The fourth one is, once you learn to let go of imperfection, like let go of the idea of perfection, right? Just let it go. It's not going to happen. It becomes so much easier to relax and laugh out loud, right? And not, you can laugh at yourself then, because then you're not taking everything so seriously. And that's a skill that will serve you so well. Learning to laugh at yourself gives you permission to let go of self-consciousness and just laugh at the goofy or funny things you do or things that happen to you, right? Because laughing sometimes can make it just easier to get through stuff. If it's really hard or you're having a hard time, just laughing at how crazy it is just going to make it better. It's like, I know one time I was having all these tech difficulties just trying to get on to do a live. And when I came on, I was laughing and I was like, boy, it has been a day, right? I was just, because what didn't start out well. It just, all of these tech things happened. But not taking myself so seriously allowed me to be able to laugh and keep moving forward. Exactly. It's something you have to do every day, because it makes it easier and it makes it more fun, right? Because who doesn't want to have fun in life? And the more you can laugh at yourself and let go of the whole idea of everything needing to be perfect, the more fun you can have. So do that. And the last one I want to leave you with is to choose your battles. Okay? Life is short. In the grand scheme of things, how long we here is not that long. You have to take your best shot at what you're doing, at living your life to its fullest. So, by learning to embrace your imperfection, you also learn that not everything we consider important really is. You start to learn to choose your battles and give priority to those things that really matter. And that allows you to live a fuller, more fulfilling life, right? So, like the saying goes, don't sweat the small stuff. And it's all small stuff. That's the saying, the longer I live, the more I find that's true. Do what you can, do the best you can, and then let it go. Because it's never going to be perfect. And even if you think you've got it perfect today, tomorrow you're going to learn something more and it won't be perfect again. Just put it out there. Put it out there. You can tweak as you go, but choose the things you're going to sweat over, because most of it doesn't even need it. I've looked at some of the most successful people online and I go to their websites and they're downright ugly, but they're doing the things that matter. They're doing the things that matter. They're connecting with their audience. They're working on the things that brings them the leads. They're doing the things that matter. They're not trying to make sure that the copy is lined up just right and it looks this pretty and it has they're just trying to talk to the people that need to hear them so that they can bring those people in. Don't sweat the small stuff. Okay? That's my lessons. That's my conversation with you guys today. I hope you got something out of it. I really enjoyed talking to you. And I just want to say I love you guys. And I'm so happy that you're here with me, whether you're watching live or you're watching on the replay. I appreciate you. And I will talk to you next time. Take care. Bye.